Welcome back, everyone. In the last adventure, you and your companions rescued Elvira Kleinstrom from a sinister abduction by the Red Barn kidnappers. You learned the kidnappers were hired by a stranger from Altdorf. Unfortunately, the kidnappers did not know much about their employer. The party said goodbye to Joseph Korchin and departed for Altdorf in the boat that they found. The journey down the Weisbrook Canal was uneventful, but just outside Altdorf, a river patrol boat stopped the party. Our heroes explained that they salvaged the boat and the previous owners had been slain by bandit mutants. The river patrol accepted the story and wrote the party a writ of salvage, which gave them ownership of the boat and its cargo until the owner can be found. Afterwards, the party traveled to the College of Light and told their story to a wizard named Albus Bolumdir. He was concerned by your illegal actions against powerful merchants in Bogenhofen, but your evidence was very convincing. He has decided to launch a thorough investigation into Ordo Septenarius and not report the party to the authorities so they can continue their mission to Black Peaks, Grisdenwald. You have just left his office. What do you do now?
To the boat.
Yeah, Antonio.
We have no reason to.
His most cunning plan on going to Grisdenwald. If they could spend maybe a day or two, they could probably make a whole lot of money this time.
I forgot. While I'm here, I do need to actually go and talk to the wizard master. Remember,
Feel free.
I didn't come with a magic license, and I'm pretty sure he's the only person you guys know who can give me one.
Yeah, on short notice, probably. Yeah. Feel free. Feel free. Don't let me stand in your way. But what's this plan you said? You said money? A lot of it? Eric is very interested.
Antonio explains his plan. The plan is that they find a moneylender real quick. They use the boat as collateral and they get themselves a loan. We take the money from the loan and we go, and his plan is he's going to buy the cheapest swill they can find in Altdorf, and he's going to sell it to some bumpkins in Grisdenwald after convincing them it's the finest Lucchini spirits.
I see. And we need a loan to do that? I'm not sure on the legality of loaning the ship that we don't own. I'm not the most educated, or if that's the correct term. Can we use it as collateral? You would know better than me.
I can't imagine there's any reason not. Especially as long as we tie the note to the legal owner of the barge.
Perhaps. Okay. Now, that aside, are you sure you want to take a loan? Money lenders are vicious. I should know. I've been sent after a couple people that defaulted several times. My exact orders on many of these occasions were to break their legs. Like, specifically, not to bring them back or to make them pay, but to specifically break their legs.
Well,
do you think we can afford the what's it called, the wine without it? I'd rather not get involved with them. They always seem to have a way to take more than than they promise.
Well, I'll tell you what. We will locate the cargo first, and then we'll see if we need a loan.
Nah, I like that plan. I'm all for it.
But we might have to put everybody's money into the pot, as it were.
I'm fine with that. What's it called? Even if we can't make a profit on the swill, we could at least, with all of our combined efforts, at the very least, we should be able to break even. worst comes to worst, we'll just do, our job and find a bounty to take or something to make up the loss. I'm willing to try it. It seems reasonable.
My plan is to buy stuff very, very cheap and then sell it very, very expensive. As long as it's not vinegar, I should be able to do so.
I mean,
all right then. As long as
it doesn't expensive if you're selling it to like nobodies.
I'm sure that there's an entrepreneur in Grissenwald that after I give him my whole Tillian spiel, he'll understand that he's losing money if he doesn't purchase it.
He managed to do that before.
I'll take your word on it. I'm willing to take that bet. I'm a gambling man. I lost a lot gambling once, but when has that ever stopped anyone?
Exactly. The risk is part of the fun.
All right. Yes. So long as it doesn't take too long, so that we can still get to Grissenwald in a reasonable time, I'm fine with that. Okay. So Isra, that was your name, yes?
Yes.
You want to get a license? I don't see that we need to be here for that. You should be safe.
To borrow a little bit of money depending on how well or badly this goes. It can cost up to 5 gold, and I only have 2.
Yeah, that would put a hamper on things. No, a competent wizard is a worthy investment.
If I cannot cast in a public space, that becomes everyone's problem.
No, hold on. I understand wanting to hold on to your coin, but a competent wizard is a good investment. I'd be willing to put it forth. You would have to pay me back, though.
Of course.
No charity. We're not a charity.
No.
I'll cover. Hold on. I'll hand Isra. You said you only have 2 right now. 2 gold.
Yes.
Okay, I'll hand Isra 3 gold crowns, and you can take care of that. To be paid back as soon as you are able. So you can just increase your gold by 3. I'll decrease mine by 3.
Israel,
and
feel free.
Then me and.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. And then me and our good friend, our good friend over here, will go and see about acquiring this swill.
Okay. Isra, you are free. There's a magical test going on every day, so you can join the line. When you're ready, make that language magic test.
Alright. And
Challenging.
magic. Challenging.
You join the line of hopeful apprentices looking to become wizards. You are a elf, so you are given special dispensation to ignore many of the hoops and regulatory and sign-up requirements that humans have. You skip straight to the front, and you're just given a special elvish evaluator deciding whether or not you are qualified, and you will not embarrass the other elves residing within the empire. When you're ready, roll, please.
Oh, hello. Sorry.
There he is.
1 SL, so that's 4 gold pieces I gotta pay.
Where'd you roll? Oh, there you go.
Oh, right in. Yep.
Yeah, you're above average, they say. 4 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll pay them. I'll take the license. Thank you guys for all this. It's been difficult being here without a license, and everyone seems to expect me to not be able to handle myself.
It's not a problem. I know you can handle yourself. You're an elf after all, says the elfish instructor. And he goes on to go about his business.
And then I'll walk out and I'll give game night back the 1 gold crown I still have left over.
Okay.
So I still owe you 2.
Jeeb,
Yep.
are you aware of our cunning plan?
I saw something about booze that you're planning. Something like
Yes.
that.
So the thing is that since we got to go down to Grissenwald anyway, Antonio wants to make a little bit of a trade endeavor while doing it. His plan is to buy the cheapest swill in Altdorf.
Mm-hmm.
Right? and when he gets to Grissenwald, part of the thing he also wants to purchase, like little candlestick holders that look like little cups.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is to explain to the wine dealer, out in the some yokel wine dealer, aristocrat or whatever, say, oh, this is but the finest of Lucchini spirits. You drink it in the tiny little baby sips. It's supposed to be bitter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the idea is to buy really cheap swill and then sell it for like 100 times its worth.
Mm-hmm.
To get money for this endeavor, I planned on putting the Sigmar's rod as collateral for a loan.
Yeah.
But if we can find if we can find the swill cheap enough, if everybody puts in some money, you, me, and game night, because I don't think anybody else has any cash.
Mm-hmm.
Then what we could do is that would be, you can then get a share of the profit when we swindle the rubes in Grissenwald.
Yeah, that sounds fine to me, yeah.
Okay.
Additionally, I will apologise again. I totally forgot the clocks went back an hour today in the UK.
Not a problem.
So when you guys like, well, are you? I was like, what do you mean? It's not time yet. And I was like, oh, so that's my bad.
No problem.
Now the next question will Alaric have an issue with it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Going back to the party, where do you go? It's late afternoon, and Asura, you join the party a little bit later after passing the magical license test. Everyone else, what do you do?
I guess it's time to roll that 1d100.
Okay. First of all, you're doing
going
the money
to look
lender,
for the
right? Or are you
swill.
going straight to purchasing?
I think we're gonna go look for prices first.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
If we
Do a little
if it
window
only takes-
shopping.
If it only takes if we get what we need for like less than 70 gold crowns, then we don't need to put the boat in hawk.
Okay. So roll me that 1d100, please. You're trying to roll.
/R 1d100.
Yep.
Above 65, but below 91.
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me, I should probably see if they've got any plate leggings to buy.
Does somebody else want to roll?
No, you guys are
I'll make a
together.
stab at it.
Search. You can only do one roll. So yeah, the rest of the day you're not able to find anything, unfortunately. You are able to find with a 36. What was the good with 36? It's winter metal. You're able to find metal trading goods.
I have a question. Why are we looking? Can't we just ask someone where we can find it?
This is the in-game mechanic for attempting to acquire trade goods.
Yeah, but basically
You have to make a
instead
roll
of
for it.
getting one, you're getting like a big crate of the thing.
Yeah,
So
normally.
instead
Exactly.
of getting, we're not buying like a keg of wine. We're buying 100
Several
kegs.
barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah, like enough to fill the hold. And that you would need to find a trustworthy merchant to supply it. Otherwise, you're just giving a random person money and hoping they have what they say they have. That's what that's why it takes time.
Oh, if the settlement has
Yeah,
trade listed in the produce, then it's a local trade hub with merchants of all sorts using the docks to route the cargo across the Reichland. You should roll twice for those settlements. So go ahead and roll again.
Oh, okay. And we're looking for over 65.
Yeah.
It's
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Oh,
So close.
53 means that there's timber as well. So those are the two random goods that are available, along with government stuff from Altdorf.
What counts as government stuff?
I don't know, government officials. You know how you got rid of salvage? That's one thing that they provide.
Yeah, okay.
So if the settlement has a...
I mean, you could always buy the cheap lumber and try to pass it off as special total wood elf lumber that does magical stuff. And by magical stuff, you'll find out when we're gone.
Alright, so
Yes.
rest of the day you're just not able to
Also
find
true.
anything except metal and timber. apparently.
Let's see what the timber is. Let's see if there's any some cheap fiberwood that we can do some.
Just a side note, I'm going to roll for rare items since we're in a city. I'm just going to see if they're available.
Okay.
They do, excellent.
Okay. And as for quality, I don't think there's a quality indicator for the metal and timber. Metal is 8 gold crowns, timber is 3.
It's exceptionally cheap. And this won't be gone if we decide to roll tomorrow, right?
Yep. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so if a buyer is found, they make an offer for the cargo based on the table. This is called the offer price. So apparently the more prosperous the place is, the better their offer is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're doing new rules that we hadn't had to deal with yet before.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so yeah, the rest of the day you're spending, and as you do, there's something that does happen. As you're going around, you still see that, your 2 people are still wanted. Just to remind everyone who those people are, it's...
Yep. Antonio and Eric.
Antonio and Eric are wanted. And there is as you're walking around, you notice the wanted signs, a little bit faded, but still there, for a 10 gold crown reward, posted on the docks and many of the surrounding areas. You're going to need to roll me a 1d100, please.
Oh boy.
Myself or
Just
Antonio?
one person,
Is it
just one
either of
person.
us?
I'll do it.
Alrighty.
Is that the
I
roll
hope
that
that's
you want?
good. It's the only roll. I mean, when I want to roll
I don't
high,
know.
I roll low. When I want to roll high, I roll low. When I want to roll low, I roll high. I mean,
Yeah.
You have
Nice.
successfully achieved. As you're walking around, you notice that one person points at you, and he looks at the wanted poster, and he walks away. He stares at you, in fact, and hurries away. What do you do?
Rumors are spreading. Okay.
well, so how much is that wood gonna cost us? Because we might not be able to stay.
Yeah.
We might not be able to stay. Because
Are you
here's
sure
the thing.
you could read it?
That could be anyone. That could be a purple hand MFer. I don't want to deal with it either way. So yeah, if we can get some cheap kindling or whatever, we could probably do some stuff with it on the way to Grissenwald to make it look like all nice and fancy and
Okay. So it is
point is to
winter.
buy.
That means the brace price in winter of metal is 8 and timber is 3.5. Oh, well, timber is actually the most expensive during winter, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But metal is apparently a flat 8 gold crowns. On page
Now-
72.
So during winter, would we be able to sell timber for hire?
So when you go to sell, it's determined by page 74.
Right.
Which is going to be first you need to find out, does the settlement want to buy your trade good? Answer, it depends. Page 73 says demand for villages typically has no demand for any goods except grain during the spring, so because they're so poor. And then settlement doesn't usually have any demand for a commodity which it produces. The exception is top shelf wine and brandy, for which a buyer of at least a D10 encumbrance points worth will always be found on any given day. So there are certain settlements that are not going to buy anything because they don't want it. Now, as for metal in specific, I'm going to say that. Okay, first, to calculate the chance of finding a buyer, multiply the size of the settlement by 10, adding plus 30 if the settlement has a trade listed in the produces column. So that's what I would do. I would, in order to find out if you have someone willing to buy your items, I take the size of the settlement, I multiply it by 10. The size of the settlement is listed on page 75 and 76. Multiply it by 10. You roll that 1 to 100 when you arrive, and you either get it or you don't. And you'll have to come back.
I don't see Grissenwald under the
check
thing though.
Black Peaks. Might be under Black Peaks. Or there's Kumperbad. Oh yeah, oh, that's Wisbrook.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just dumb.
I don't see it either.
All right.
Grissenwald might be a village then. Let's check the let's check.
I mean, it has a big name on the map. I wouldn't. Well, that might not be indicative of anything. It might just be plot relevant, and that's why the name is big.
Anyway, yeah, you notice those people looking at you, and I think the decision you want to make is whether or not to buy metal. I'm going to say that basically there's a chance that in the cities and towns they will buy it for you, and when they buy it, the price they will buy it from you is based on how prosperous the city is, based on page 74. So for example, if the settlement is really poor, it's going to be 50%. If the settlement is poor, just regular poor, it's minus 20%. If it's average, you just buy it for you at the same price that you bought it from them. If it's bustling, it's plus 5% when they buy it, and then if it's prosperous, it's plus 10%. And you also can haggle a bit, opposed by their haggle.
Whatever. Given that we don't know, let's test the waters a bit. Let's go for the cheaper option. It's winter, so lumber is the most expensive right now.
Yeah,
but you know, it's still cheaper than metal.
The problem is that it's expensive to buy, and so I don't know if we have. And let's see here, because I rolled a 53 for that, right? And so to figure that out, we multiply the result by 5, right? So let's see. We rolled. Did a 53, rounded down to 50 times 5 is still 250. 250 times 3.5 is still quite a bit of money we don't actually have. 250 times 3 is still... times 3 is still 750. So, we don't have the money
Hold
to
on.
buy.
Wait. We found 50. What's it called? 53. We're multiplying that by. Why are we multiplying that? I don't.
Actually, we'd probably be multiplying it by 9, because we multiply it by the size and wealth. You add the size, you add the wealth together. That's 4. 5 is 9.
Yeah, since it's not listed for Grissenwald, I'm just gonna say that it's pretty big and it's pretty wealthy. Not as wealthy as Altdorf, but it's a city.
Okay.
So it's
So
50. So it's 50 times 9 gives us 450 times 3.5 gives us a total of 1,575 gold crowns to purchase 450 encumbrance of cargo, but the barge we have only fits 300.
we don't have to purchase all of it, right?
Yeah, you
And
still,
I thought the price for the. Sorry, continue.
so
I
you
don't know
pass
what's
by
going on here.
Kipperbad, which has apparently a lot of fine wine. They specialize in it.
Frankly, yeah. Let's just. We don't have to buy this. We don't have to. We could just leave and stop by somewhere else in order to get
On the way out.
purchase other things.
Also true.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can do that. We can finish up all of our purchases and leave in the morning.
Exact. So, I guess there's nothing more for us to do in outdoor. We'll board the ship. Get going.
Okay.
Yep.
Everyone
Al-
go with that?
G, please make me a challenging initiative test. Make it a blind roll, please. And I want Sleepy to make me a challenging initiative test. Blind roll, please.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Does anyone have the Sixth Sense talent?
Yes.
I do.
I do.
Actually, the people that have the Sixth Sense talent, please make me the initiative test instead.
Initiative.
Okay.
Initiative, yeah, it's a.
And it'll be
like fellowship
blind
and
GM
strength.
roll.
Initiative test, challenging. For anyone that has the Sixth Sense, you have a +10 with the Sixth Sense.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's see. This is initiative, right? Yep.
Okay.
Challenging. A modifier. Oh.
Challenging.
Oh no, that's improve. How do I roll initiative?
Go to your character sheet.
It's in the character sheet in the main. It's right after toughness. You have weapon skill, ballistic skill,
There we go.
strength, toughness, and then the I initiative. You
Is
just
it-
click the number all the way at the
I
bottom.
figured it now. Is it average?
It's challenging. It's what's +10. though.
Challenging.
It's +10. Modifier.
Plus 10?
Yeah, challenging.
Since you have the Sixth
Yep.
Sense.
Okay.
And you would put that in the modifier.
Oh.
Wrong roll. Gotta make it blind GM.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got mine, right?
Yeah, I got yours.
Sleepy. Cool. Alright then.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that. Well, okay.
There.
Okay.
There's
Well,
mine.
there it is. So I'm gonna say that all three of you notice some people following you. You spot some conspicuous people following you guys around as you're going around Altdorf, inspecting the trade merchants, talking with them.
That doesn't look suspicious at all.
Hmm.
It
Purple.
looks like that lady on
Hold
the
on a
road.
second. I've seen this person in the hat before. Did you reuse this art or something, or is this like a
Yo.
plot point? I thought wasn't this one of the people that kidnapped the lady?
No.
The
This was not-
apothecary.
This was not one of
Okay,
the people that
okay.
kidnapped the lady. But I can't say.
I
I'm
was,
not going to confirm or deny anything else.
Well,
Unfortunately, as
I
you
was just-
look
I was
over
actually-
to them, they actually spot you looking at them, and they will.
They
begin to
noticed
walk
my
away.
noticing. Well, if they don't want to fight, we're not gonna get involved. City Watch is already after us. Let's leave. Let's leave post haste.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I was about to say I could probably take some small town guards, but the city guards of Altdorf is a different story.
Aren't the
Let's
guards
get to moving.
worth
We'll go back to the ship and begin readying for departure immediately.
Yeah, not all of them, but they can call them in, which would be a bit of a problem.
And as you go back to the ship, you notice another strange individual following you.
I thought we were about to be ransacked.
Make it back to Sigmar's rod. What do you do?
Oh, is that like magic around her?
I imagine that wouldn't actually be visible.
Yeah, it's not visible.
Otherwise, she'd have been apprehended.
Yeah, but Sleepy's the wizard, though.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Is that something that would be there with the magic sense?
You do not notice anything strange about her or them.
Well, other than that, probably eye right there that looks like
notice the eye. You don't notice the purple magical.
It's just the art. It's just part of the art.
The art, please.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. Would I be able to, if I notice them attempting to follow us back to the, what do you call it? To the ship, could I attempt to lose them?
Yeah, you guys could attempt to lose them if you wanted to.
Yeah, I don't want them, like, what if they, they were just looking for where we were so that they could mount a focused strike? I mean, we're already leaving, so, let's just attempt to lose them. Well, what would I need to roll?
Well, everyone would need to roll athletics, since if you're just running faster to the ship.
And we do have a dwarf, and he also has a broken arm, and other stuff.
That's true. Could we do like stealth and then like an attempt to? Oh,
we have a dwarf. And we have a dwarf with a large orange mohawk.
Oh yeah.
Well, the best solution I think Antonio is going to do is that he's actually going to turn around and he's going to stop her and say, "Why are you following me, you strange woman?"
Turn around and approach her.
In his best Tillian accented Reichspiel.
So as you turn around and approach her, she begins to walk away from you. So she doesn't let you get to her. What do you do? She's trying to move away from you as quickly as you move toward her.
The only thing
forget it. Let's just go.
He bites his thumb at her and curses at her in Tillian.
Let's just go.
He heads back to the boat.
Okay, you guys head back to the boat. You make it there without any trouble. Don't spot any more people.
Nice.
Until you get to the boat. And you notice 3 people just kind of waiting there.
Already there.
Spot.
Hovering
around the docks. Observing
witchcraft.
The boat. The barge named Sigmar's Rod.
How could you possibly gotten to here before we did?
Witchcraft.
You can't just go accuse anyone of witchcraft.
I mean, not publicly. Eric is like, that doesn't make sense that they were following, and then they somehow got to our destination before we did. So
I mean,
Eric being an uncultured rube is gonna assume magic, given how prevalent magic has been in this recently in his life.
I mean, they could just know the sea better than us, lad.
Maybe, but we're not. This isn't exactly a set location that they're getting to. They would have had to know that not only that this boat is ours, that exactly where it is that we were going when we were going back to the boat in order to get back here before us. That I find highly unlikely, because I know how hard me personally, given that my profession is tracking and capturing criminals, I know how hard that shit is.
No, I hear that.
So he's assuming, given his own arrogance and pride, assuming that he's competent at his job, and he couldn't do what they've done. He's assuming that they're using magic.
It's quite an assumption.
It is quite an assumption, but Eric isn't the smartest.
I mean, it's fair though. Again, they were behind us like the entire time, and then somehow they're standing there waiting for us.
Whatever. Eric is gonna get on board. He's gonna ignore them, pretend he doesn't see them, get on board, and begin preparing for departure.
Oh, I was gonna have Antonio. He was going to call out to them, and he was going to say that he introduced himself as, well, you obviously know who I am. He calls out his name, Antonio. And allow me to
You can
introduce
do-
two compatriots, Mr. Tashio and Mr. Moose. Pointing to Eric and then pointing to Alaric.
They appear
Eric
to
will
be
give an
acting
elaborate bow.
natural, as if they don't know what you're talking about. They appear to be just regular townsfolk, regular people, going about their business, as they continue to observe you and the boat.
Antonio grumbles more about Imperials and gets aboard the ship.
Yep, let's leave.
Yep, let's go.
He hates the Empire. But where else would he run to? Kislev? Estalia? Ugh.
So it's nighttime. What do you guys do?
Yeah, we're leaving regardless.
All
This
right.
is creepy.
Yeah, I think once we've loaded our trade goods, we're buggering off.
We actually didn't get any trade
We
goods.
didn't get it. We didn't actually buy any this time. They were too expensive.
They're too
Too expensive.
expensive, and I didn't want to spend. I figured we'd have better luck in Kemperbad, which is on the way to Grissenwald.
Did you